sitting here at the Mobile Beat conference in San Francisco, and I'm talking to Matthew Whiteley, who's the Vice Consul of Trade and Investment for the UK Trade and Investment. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
So I was very surprised to see you here and very excited to see you here right on the tails of our Traveling Geeks tour to the UK.
Right.
And it looks like you're trying to do the same thing we were trying to do, but here on the ground, and you're based out of LA, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah. I just came up for the day. We tend to hang on the coattails of industry conferences like this. It's really our mandate to get out and find US businesses that are looking at the UK and try and advise their UK strategy as a government agency that's working for commercial interests.
Now, what kind of companies are you looking for specifically? Does it matter what kind of industry, or do you have a particular interest in technology?
Well, I happen to have a particular interest in technology. I work with colleagues throughout the US, and we focus on what we call ICT, so it's IT and communications. But really, we're interested in IP-driven industry, fast growth industry. It's about stimulating the UK economy, and we're really about helping what has been a real legacy of trade and investment between the US and the UK.
Now, green technology has actually certainly been big. That's one of the things that we talked about a lot when we were over there. Is that also, you're looking for green tech companies here?
Yeah, absolutely. At UK government, we split things by sector focus. We've put a lot into what we term it as clean technology, which is renewable energy, and really looking for new energy and new technology for energy across the supply chain. So, even though we have this kind of sector focus, we work together. Technology is the basis, but we look at biotech, traditional software, enterprise software, everything down to chip design. We look for where the UK plays a kind of strength globally, and matchmaking it with strengths in the US.
Interesting. So this is a perfect venue for you, because there's obviously a lot of emerging companies here who are trying to get investment. Trying to get investment from VCs in the Valley, and particularly in the mobile space, obviously it makes sense that they would be venturing out into Europe, Asia, and rest of the world. So,
yeah, I think that's right. We find, we work with companies when they're looking at venture backing, because they are looking down the road at their markets and the potential around the world. But I tend to think that the companies that are ripe for working with us are the companies that have a UK strategy or are looking at the UK market. They've done their homework. They know they need to be there. And it's really up to us to help them understand the business culture, understand which bits are a little bit foreign to US business culture, and then also the similarities. And UK Trade and Investment is really there to handhold them through that process of setting up and going through that startup phase again in a different market.
Now, you're based in LA. Does it matter if people are viewing this and they would like to talk to someone in the US for more information? Does it matter whether they contact you in LA or?
It really doesn't. We're everywhere. We're every consulate and high commission and embassy throughout the world. You'll find someone from UK Trade and Investment. But we're all networked. We're all linked. I'm actually here visiting my colleagues at the consulate in San Francisco. We work together on the West Coast quite closely. But again, I'll help anyone in the US or around the world. And if it makes more sense for me to put them in touch with local colleagues, I'll do that as well.
Okay, great, Matt. And how can people contact you?
The easiest thing is either telephone or email. I'll give you my business card and put it there.
You got it. Okay, we'll put that up for you. That's matthew.whiteley@fco.gov.uk.
That's correct.
Great. Matthew, thanks for talking to us today.